Hello beautiful Geminis, welcome to my channel, Scorpio 1111. This is Darlene, and let me get situated here. We'll get right into your reading. This will be a monthly love reading for you. It is timeless, so whenever you find it is when you're meant to find it. We're going to ask what's going to be happening in your love life for the next upcoming month. So I'm going to start shuffling here and we'll see what comes out for you. Also, please stay tuned to the end to find out how you can get a free reading from me. And let's see what else. I'm doing a zodiac fly-through, as it were, so I'll be doing monthly readings for all 12 signs. And the sign that gives me the most likes on their video, I'll be doing a bonus reading, a weekly bonus reading. So please be sure and hit that like button. If you like what I do, you know the drill, subscribe and all that. Lastly, I have other playlists. I also do deceased loved ones and collective readings. So please go and check those out and see if anything there appeals to you. All right, we're getting some nice jumpers here. Let me get a few more cards. Thank you. Let's see here. Let's see. One more. Okay, one more. Let's see. One more, please. One more. 1 second. I've got it. There we go. All right. So there's our last one for Gemini. Let's see. Give me just a moment, please, while I tune in to the energies and the messages here. Goodness, half of your cards are in the reverse, so all right. Oh, excuse me, I wasn't even looking over here. All but one, oh my goodness, all but one are in the reverse. And I do have reversals in this deck. Yes, I do. Wow, Gemini, this is how, now these roles can be reversed because I don't know if this is your energy or your person's energy. So please apply that as you see fit, whichever story fits. And if it's not your story, it isn't. Check back later. Wow, well, somebody here, this could be a couple of things. It could be saying that there might be some challenges with money, but we did ask, which can affect relationships, of course, but we did ask about love specifically. So I can say, this just, I may clarify one or two of these. There's a couple of different messages here. Sometimes that's saying different viewers or different stories, of course. I think I'm going to clarify before I speak on that card. Which deck, Spirit? This one? Okay, thank you. Because I'm getting a kind of a strange energy off of this King of Pentacles in reverse, and I just want to clarify that before I speak. Spirit, please show me, what is this King of Pentacles? Thank you. In reverse. Okay. Yeah, all right. Again, don't know if this is you or your person. Someone here, I felt like, let me put that there, there's been a rug pulled out. Now, I don't have a tower here, but somebody here feels like there's been a rug pulled out from under them in that there is stability. Their stability is gone. Again, this could be money, but it could also be just somebody's not feeling the love, so to speak. This can also be a card of greed or indulgence. The Empress in reverse is someone, it can be a lack of confidence. It can be a lack of fertility, it can be creative blocks, it can be somebody who's also being selfish. So it's interesting that those two cards are right next to each other. And the reason I wanted to question this, or rather I did question this King of Pentacles, is I felt like there was an ending, but I don't see those cards here. And so I felt like this was post breakup or post having an argument or something. So then I get the World card in reverse. So this is saying whatever happened between you, it might not have been a breakup, maybe you just had a disagreement, but whatever happened, the cycle's not over. This is not, this person, you or them, does not want this to be over. Somebody here was, I'm going to say juggling. Now, this could be juggling money, it could be juggling people, it could be juggling time, like a job. It can be, there's a feeling here that somebody wasn't putting enough effort in, and somebody else then felt manipulated, and so they put their walls up. I think you felt that, or you or your person felt that you weren't giving any love to this relationship. You know, this could be, the King of Cups in reverse can also be a card of manipulation, along with the Magician in reverse. This can be somebody who's feeling moody, who's holding back their cup of love. And the reason I felt, I felt the energy before I opened my mouth about there being a breakup or tower moment of some sort. And then the Star in reverse is backing that up, because the Star comes after the Tower in the tarot. That's a tongue twister. So it implies that there's already been a Tower moment, and a Tower moment is something that, it's an upheaval, it's a sudden change, it's sometimes the rug being pulled out from under you, or something being revealed somehow. So this is telling me that you've lost hope, or whichever one of you this applies to, that hope has been lost in this situation. And back to this clarification deck, because there's a Three of Swords here. There was some kind of very, very deep hurt that's happened due to some kind of a cycle, and the Six of Wands in reverse, this is telling me, let me put this where we can see it. This could be somebody wanting too much attention. It can be somebody who feels like there's been a failure here, and somebody wants to move to calmer shores, but I feel like this Death card is saying, because there was no change in a situation, or somebody wasn't willing to transform or transform. Yeah, the Death card is transformation and change. Also could imply, because we've got the World card in reverse in addition to the Death card in reverse, could say that somebody here doesn't want this to be over if there has been a breakup. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the King of Wands. He's a natural leader, he's an entrepreneur, he's attractive, he's sexy, he's an action king. Just a second, I'm tuning in here. Yeah, because gosh, I hate that these readings seem to always come back to this. I'm going to say this, but honestly, I don't feel, and despite the fact that these cards are here, the energy I'm feeling was not necessarily that this juggling was because of another person. But I do have the Three of Cups here. This can be celebration and friendship and all that in the upright, but because it's right next to the card of disappointment and apathy, I don't feel that. I just feel something interfered here. There was conflict and competition, and now this person says, oh gosh, I wish that, this is to me giving me the energy of, I so wish that had not happened, because now I'm experiencing sleepless nights, anxiety, depression, worry. I want to balance this out, but I'm out in the cold. Somebody is out in the cold. And now I feel like they're getting clarity about this situation. They're getting clarity about maybe someone who held back, somebody who's took too long maybe to bring some kind of an offer forward, and they feel or felt like this, or feel, because I guess it's future for the upcoming month, that this was a missed opportunity, and so they're moving on. They're moving on to what they perceive is their Nine of Cups. Wow. Okay. Well, Gemini, let's look at. Let me see what other cards. No, I'm going to use this same deck. Anything here that I want to clarify before? No. I just want to ask next if there's any advice for you for this upcoming month. Thank you. Give me two more, please, Spirit. What advice do you have for my Gemini for this upcoming month? What advice do you have for my Geminis? Please, thank you. Oop, that one flipped. I just have to pull it out here. There we go. Well, I'm hearing know your self-worth. We got two extra cards. All right, Gemini. This is, to me, saying know your self-worth. This can be somebody who's lost confidence. It can also be somebody who is domineering, who's bossy, their stubbornness can be, and this could be why somebody here is is holding back their cup of love, why somebody here feels like this was a missed opportunity. That could be saying that. Excuse me. And they're no longer passionate about this. So I feel like this is because I asked what advice this is giving you. I feel that it's saying know your self-worth before you give your cup of love, so that you're not disappointed, and this is the card of not wanting to walk away. So this, just because this bookends the Ace of Cups in reverse, you know, this is saying this can be somebody who doesn't want to walk away from this missed opportunity here, because they were stubborn maybe, or because they were too strong-willed. So I'm going to say this is a cautionary tale to check your ego, check maybe your emotions, your temper, if you tend in that direction, to not force your will so much in this situation, but know your self-worth. Pardon me. And wait until you have clarity, because I think what's happening here this month is you very well could not have clarity about the situation. I don't think what I'm hearing is you don't have all the information. That's what I'm hearing. You do not have all the information yet, or by the end of the month. Yes. This is what we call the player card. It means in and out energy. It means recklessness, potentially scattered energy, frustration and delays. Because someone is refusing to get a new perspective. Couldn't be, you know, somebody who's afraid to surrender to a situation, afraid to get that new perspective. Right, and that because they don't want something to end, or there's just no closure here. Maybe that's the issue. Maybe the issue for you, Gemini, is there's been some kind of an upheaval here, but there's no closure yet. And I feel like there's also no communication with these aces being in reverse. I'm going to ask, is there any advice in addition to this? Because I feel like, speaking of not having closure, I just feel like there's something else in the universe. There we go. There we go. Okay. So the parties involved here are avoiding conflict, okay? You're agreeing to disagree at this point is how I feel. This is the message here. Maybe you've gone your separate ways, or maybe you're just taking a time out here, and each of you is hoping, well, just let the dust settle here. Let's just let this dust settle. Let's reassess, you know, our own self-worth. I think this applies to both of you, actually, but this was a message I asked for you. Assess your self-worth, and who is worthy of you giving this cup of love to? Who is worth you investing this passion and this, you know, future desire, but it's not here now. I think you're saying, I don't know that I want this. I'm just not sure that I want this. Or somebody else may be saying that they feel this way, and yet they just can't walk away. They can't let go of this because, again, I feel like there's just a lack of closure here. And so you're losing sleep over this. There's anxiety. You want things to be balanced. That's all you want. You don't want to be left out in the cold anymore. And here we have the 10 of Pentacles. Again, that's the King of Pentacles, but we have the 10 of Pentacles in the upright. Well, this is what you want. This is stability, it's wealth, it's security, it's all of those things. And I'm just not sure. This is in reverse. The Queen of Wands she's very self-centered and selfish. She can be jealous. And so I feel like somebody here has spoken a truth, or by the end of the month will speak a truth that you're going to have to think about, because we had that, the top card, which I think I've lost now. I was down here somewhere when I shuffled it away, but it was about a lack of truth. So I feel like the universe, the spirit is saying, wait until you have truth and clarity here in this situation before you make any decisions, or before you know, cut somebody off, maybe because you're not feeling that's what you want to do. But in the end, of course, it's your free will. You've got to decide what you want, what's best for you. But wait until you have clarity, because you're too much in your feels and your emotions right now, or at least what it's saying is the overall energy for this upcoming month. Wait until you have clarity. All right, Gemini, thank you so much. I appreciate you staying with me to the end here. And I will tell you now, the way that you can get a free reading is about once a week now. I'm doing live readings here on YouTube. And the first 2 people who request a reading will get them for free. So if you will subscribe and hit that notification bell, or you can go to my community tab, and it also has posted there when I will be doing my next live. You can get a free reading. And if you show up a little late and you miss the free reading, I'll still offer several readings. They'll just be through the Cash App, sorry, not Cash App, Super Chats or PayPal. There we can do a reading for you still. They're very economical. So I hope to see you again soon. I wish you many, many blessings, and everyone, please take care. Until next time, bye-bye.